Today's focus is readers use the details and illustrations to describe a topic. So if something is important, it means that it's really special or it really stands out. For example, it's important that you eat breakfast or you're going to be hungry when you're doing your schoolwork. Your birthday is important because it was the day you were born. I have this book today that is all about the word important. In fact, it's called The Important Book, and the author is Margaret Wise Brown. Now take a look at the cover. In this book, the author is going to share details about many important objects to her. She's going to tell you what she thinks is important about an apple, about water, about grass, and a lot of other things. I want you to listen carefully about the details that she uses. In fact, we're going to be doing some counting on our fingers to keep track. So here on the cover page, she starts right off the bat with something that's important. The important thing about a cricket is that it is black. It chirps, it hops, it jumps, and sings all through the summer night. But the important thing about a cricket is that it is black. So we can keep track of all the details she writes about by counting them on our fingers. Right? So we heard that the cricket was black. We heard that the cricket chirps, it jumps, and it sings through the summer nights. So each of those details helps me picture the cricket, even if I've never seen one in person. So now I want you to try collecting ideas. Can you tell by the picture what the object is? You said a spoon, you're right. So when you hear a detail, I want you to count on your fingers. Okay? The important thing about a spoon is that you eat with it. It's like a little shovel. You hold it in your hand. You can put it in your mouth. It isn't flat. It's hollow. And it spoons things up. But the important thing about a spoon is that you eat with it. So, let's check out our details. A spoon is something you eat with. It's like a shovel. You hold it in your hand. You put it in your mouth. It isn't flat. It's hollow. And you spoon things up about it. I would definitely be able to recognize a spoon with all of those details. Do you think you'd be able to? Let's try this again. Okay, get your fingers ready. I want you to count the details as I read this page. I also want you to listen closely to see if you can pick out something else that Margaret Wise Brown is doing in her writing. The important thing about a daisy is that it is white. It is yellow in the middle, it has long white petals, and bees sit on it. It has a ticklish smell, it grows in green fields, and there are always lots of daisies. But the important thing about a daisy is that it is white. So now, turn and tell your learning coach all the details you remember about a daisy. And before I read, I had asked you to listen closely to see if there was something else you noticed Margaret Wise Brown doing in her writing. Did you notice that she starts and ends her page the same way? Why would she start and end her description with the same detail? You have the important thing about a daisy is that it is white. But the important thing about a daisy is that it is white. You know, perhaps she wanted to make sure we knew which detail was the most important to her. And maybe that's why she put it in there twice. So as you guys are reading today in your independent reading books, I want you to make sure you're studying the illustration and the words. Okay? Be listening for those details about your topic. Are they giving you a better picture? Are they giving you more information? Okay. Happy reading.